Success is going from failure to failure without losing one's enthusiasm. We cannot be successful unless we have courage to fail. So welcome back to our discussion about the topic developing willpower. So the question is, why do we need willpower? Is a question. So today we are discussing about willpower. The question is, why do we need willpower? Without willpower, can't we survive? Yes, you can survive without willpower, but if you want to survive in this life and get some success, we need willpower. So willpower is needed to get success, to achieve something in life. Like for example, so to get up early in the morning, we need willpower. But to sleep late morning, to wake up late, we don't need willpower. To pass in the exam, to top the college, to top in the school, we need willpower. But to fail, we don't need willpower. To maintain a relationship for a long time, we need willpower. We need to tolerate each other. We need to understand, accept the person as he is or as she is. For that, we need willpower. So success in relationship needs willpower. Success in profession needs willpower. Success in education needs willpower. But for failures, you don't need any kind of willpower. To fail, you don't have to do anything. That is why many people take the other path. That is, they want to live a comfortable life and they don't want to achieve anything. So those who just lead a comfortable life with all facilities, not ready to stretch a little bit, they can't achieve anything in life. Hope this makes sense. So we need willpower to go from failure to success. That is my point. Now, unsuccessful people, what do? Whenever they fail, they take that failure and put it on their head. Meaning, they feel it is a burden. I try to do something. What happened? I saw failure. And with this failure, I can't continue. Unsuccessful people, they fail in something and they think it is too much to handle. I cannot handle this failure. And they take every failure and put it on their head and think it is a big burden. So better I will stay away from it. But successful people don't do that. Successful people, they use every failure as a stepping stone to success. So from every failure, they learn. So Thomas Alva Edison, he says he failed 10,000 times before he invented an electric bulb. But he says, I did not fail, but I understood there are 9,999 ways which doesn't work. This is how the successful people take failures as stepping stones to success. Now, I have divided the topic into 4 parts. So in the first part, I will be discussing some interesting quotes on what is success. And in the second part, we will see some successful stories of great people in this world. Many stories. I think all of you like stories. We will hear many stories. And in the third part, we will discuss what is the secret of success of these great people. And in the fourth part, we will see some practical tips to achieve success. So let us go to the first part, that is some interesting quotes. So the first quote says, success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. Whenever we try to work to get success, please understand we are going to fail. But success means it is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. The moment we lose enthusiasm to continue, that means that is the beginning of the end. So I give this famous example of Tom and Jerry. In our life, from everything from every situation, we can learn something always. So, one of our favorite cartoon show is Tom and Jerry, and definitely all of you might have watched it and have heard about Tom and Jerry. So, what lesson we can learn from Tom and Jerry? Do you want to know? So, in the story of Tom and Jerry, all of you know that Tom is the cat and Jerry is that small mouse. When you compare their strength and prowess, Tom is bigger, stronger than the Jerry. Jerry is smaller and weaker compared to Tom. But interestingly, in the race of Tom and Jerry, Tom always loses, Jerry always wins. Why? Hope you got the point here. Even though Tom being stronger than Jerry, but still Tom fails. But Jerry being weaker, still Jerry always wins. Why is the question. Why? Because Tom is running for its food, but Jerry is running for its life. So the point here is the purpose for what we are living in this world. So for those who have got a strong purpose, for them to achieve success, to get success becomes easy, and they never lose their enthusiasm. And the moment we don't have a strong purpose, then what happens? We try once, we try twice, and we give it up. So that is the point. So success means going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. That is the point. So we cannot be successful unless we have courage to fail. So if we want success, we should also have courage to fail. Let me tell you a story. One time there was a village, and all the young youth in the evenings they would come and sit under a tree and they just chit chat and sometimes discuss about their plans, their goals and so on. One day they were all graduates, some of them were failures, some of them they had passed. So they all in the evening they were sitting together and they were discussing, and they were all discussing, we should do something in life, we should get success in life, what we should do. So one person said, hey, I have an idea. And they said, please go on. So one person started speaking, everyone else with rapt attention, they started hearing what he is going to say, what is his idea. So he said, I have a business plan for all of you. If you do it, definitely I think we can get success. Please tell what is the business plan. He says, somehow we have to save 500 rupees. And from 500 rupees, we should buy one cow. And cow gives milk. So take care of cow. Cow gives milk and sell that milk. So within a span of few months, we will be having some profit. So with that profit, we should buy the second cow. And after a few months, we should buy 2 more cows. It is like geometric progression. So after a few months, 4 cows. After a few more months, 8 cows. So like that, in a span of 2 years, we can have some 20 to 30 cows. And we will have more milk. So the consumers who actually buys milk will be less in number. So what we can do, the remaining milk, we can start making milk sweets. So sell this milk sweets in the city, and by that we can earn something more. So after 2 more years, we can have our own sweet shop where we can get our own milk and we can sell the milk. We can also manufacture or make more sweets and sell. So on the 5th year, we can start multiplying the sweet shops. So approximately as per my plan, if it goes properly, in next 7 years, we will have at least 10 to 15 franchises and we'll be millionaires. And everybody said, wow, very nice plan. But how to do it? And some people, they thought, oh, this is all foolish idea. And one person said, it is very nice, Now I will save some money and buy the first cow, because the entire business plan starts with the first cow. So I'll buy the first cow. What if the first cow dies? So he gives up the idea. And during their talk they say, okay, tomorrow again we will meet and we will discuss, brainstorm further. And next day again they come in the evening. Everyone comes, but there was one person missing. And they were searching, where is this boy? This boy, he has not come. And he took that idea very seriously, deep inside his heart, and actually he started the process, the business plan. So next 7 years, he was not visible. So after 7 years, one Mercedes-Benz car comes to the same place and stops. And all the other boys, they were still coming every day and discussing different business plans, and they were failing because nobody took action. So they saw this Mercedes-Benz and they were just eagerly waiting who is going to come out. And they saw the same person who was missing from last 7 years. And he comes out and he says, all of you are here. I'm so happy to see. And how is all of your business? And they say, which business? And he says, no, the business idea, the plan which we discussed 7 years ago. And they say, yeah, we discussed about the plan, but we never took it seriously. And what about you? Where were you? And he says, come on. The day you gave that idea, I took it so seriously to my heart and I started working on it. And as per the plan, exactly, now I have 500 cows, 15 sweet shops, and now I am a millionaire. So I came here just to thank all of you and give you a party. And all these boys were taken aback. Then they understood, just idea is not sufficient. We have to implement it. That's why I always say, just knowledge is not sufficient. Just by knowledge, we don't get success, but by implementation of that knowledge, we can get success. So thank you very much.